Hey guys, this is Trey Williams here, and I want to show you some differences between the new version of HUDL and the classic version of HUDL when it comes to sharing videos and archiving videos. So this is the default view of HUDL, and it's the new version. And I'm going to go down to our most recent game, and let's take a look. The game will start playing automatically. All the plays show here, and unlike the classic version, you can see all 147 clips just by scrolling. You don't have to pause at number 100. And in this version, to share clips, you can create a playlist. So I've already created a playlist, and I'm going to show you how to add to a playlist that you've created. You'll see how to create a new one in the process of doing that. So I'm going to go and grab, let's see, play number 23. You'll see this button that I can now add to a playlist. It also is up here. But let's add this to the playlist that I created. If you want to create a new playlist and name it, just click this button. But here is the one I created. So I'm going to add a play to that. And now we're going to look at this. The options are to view and to share. So first let's view this. You'll see that there's some plays here that I added. The most recent one is at the bottom, so they don't necessarily go in play order, and you can rearrange them by clicking this filter button. So if you want to share this playlist, just come up to share, click this, scroll down and find the people that you want to share it with. And select them. You can keep adding people. You can remove them. You can add a comment to the playlist and hit share, and the people on the playlist will get an email and they'll be able to view this playlist. The downside with this is that the clips are only visible for this current season. So if you want to save a clip or email a clip to someone, like a video file, you'll need to do that through HUDL Classic. And I recommend that you do this because you can save your plays, especially ones that you use to get better, mistakes you might have made, maybe some things you did well that you just want to archive. You can save those plays to a playlist in HUDL Classic. I should point out that the playlist that you make in the new version does not carry over to the Classic. So we'll go over to the Classic, we'll create a new playlist, and I'll show you how to save video files and then download them via zipped file that comes to your email. So let's take a look. I've got the same game. I'm going to create a playlist. I've got some plays written down that I want to take a look at. So let me go through here, get those. You might want to pause this. This list keeps resetting itself as they play, so it's a little frustrating if you're trying to click on numbers and the list keeps going back to number 1. So let's take a look. Got the video paused. I'm scrolling through. To get to plays that are greater than play number 100, you have to hit this arrow. Okay, so I've got all of these plays selected. So in the classic version, you go over here to Save Playlist, and it's going to be within, for example, this Erskine folder. You can name this. So I'm going to say Erskine. I already had one saved here like that, and I'm going to put a 2 after it. So you'll see my playlist is here. And you can't email these to yourself from this view. So this is the tricky part. But once you've done it a time or two, it'll be second nature. So from here, go back to HUDL Classic. Click Manage Library. Here's the playlist and Manage Library. So now when you click on this list, you will get a download option. Click on that, you now get this dialog, and it's going to ask you if you want to have multiple files per playlist or a single file. Now the difference is every play here press box view, end zone view. For each play you selected, you're going to get a separate file for each play. That's the way I prefer to do it, so I can break these up and have smaller files. If you do one single file per playlist, you just get everything all at once, and you can't really break them up unless you have editing software. So I would, for most people, pick multiple files per playlist. And you click download, and you get this message at the top. We'll email you a link when your video is ready. So let's take a look at my email. We have the HUDL download email. So you click that. Now you're going to get a zip file. Let's take a look. I'm going to select, in Windows, I'm going to select Show in Folder. So you've got your zip file here. This file contains all of the plays that you selected. This is sitting in my downloads folder, but you can save this when you extract them wherever you would like, so you can keep up with all your plays. You can browse and save them wherever. I'm just going to open this in my downloads folder. Okay, so here are all the plays. You can go in and rename these files to anything you want. You can describe them, put the play number in, whatever you want to do. But we can take a look here and see that this is one of the clips. You can send these in an email as an attachment if your referee wants them, for example, by 9 o'clock at night on a Thursday for your pregame on the following Saturday. This is how you would send these files. It's also good to archive these because, once again, at the end of the season, the SAC office is going to delete all of our game footage. We only pay for enough storage to get us through one season. So all of these things are going to go away at the end of the year. And if you want to save an archive of all of your plays to help you get better, I recommend you do it this way so you can keep them. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Just send me an email, give me a call, and I'll help walk you through all this.